All right, welcome back in here to Live Now from Fox. I am Eddie Mack. We have some big breaking news in the sports world as Charlie Hustle, the all-time hits leader in Major League Baseball history, Pete Rose, has been reinstated by the commissioner, Rob Manfred. About this, of course, we're following very closely here on Live Now from Fox. After 8 months after he passed away, Rob Manfred announced Pete Rose, Shoeless Joe Jackson, and other deceased players have been reinstated from the permanently ineligible list. They've been reinstated, now eligible for the Hall of Fame. And this is a major deal as Rose's permanent ban was lifted 8 months after his death and came a day before the Cincinnati Reds will honor this baseball great, the career hits leader, with Pete Rose Night at Great American Ballpark. Manfred announced Tuesday that he was changing the league's policy on permanent ineligibility, saying bans would expire after death. Several others will also have their status changed by the ruling, including members of the 1919 Chicago Black Sox, former Philadelphia Phillies president, and others. Under the Hall of Fame's current rules, the earliest Rose or Jackson could be inducted would be in 2028. I do want to put up just this, a statement from Robert Manfred about this, talking about the new reinstatement, saying obviously a person no longer with us cannot represent a threat to the integrity of the game. Moreover, it is hard to conceive of a penalty that is more deterrent effect than the one that lasts a lifetime with no reprieve. Therefore, I've concluded that the permanent ineligibility ends upon the passing of the disciplined individual, and Mr. Rose will be removed from the permanently ineligible list. And this is a major deal. One of the all-time best players, 4,200 hits to his name. And of course, he was banned initially from baseball for gambling, the sin, obviously, that led to his ban back in 1989. As, of course, Major League Baseball concluded that he repeatedly bet on the Reds as a player and manager of the team from 1985 to 1987, a violation of the long-standing Major League Baseball rule. Rose first applied for reinstatement in September of 1997, but the commissioner then, Bud Selig, never ruled on the request. Of course, Manfred in 2015 rejected a petition for reinstatement, saying, quote, Rose has not presented credible evidence of a reconfigured life. Notably, Rose died on September 30th at the age of 83 in 2024, and a new petition was filed as they were talking about this. But now Pete Rose can go into the Hall of Fame. This is a major deal. What a career he was for the Big Red Machine, Charlie Hustle. So many indelible images of him across his career in baseball that spanned more than 2 decades. And also, this comes just on the eve of Pete Rose Night there as you're looking across the river at Great American Ballpark. A live picture one more time. But big news is Pete Rose, Shoeless Joe Jackson, amongst others, reinstated by Major League Baseball, eligible for the Hall of Fame. And this is somewhat a controversial subject in the sports world, but Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, we'll see what the voters decide in terms of that, but the statistics speak for himself during his time on the field. I'm Andy Mack. We're back after this.